There's a jungle out. There's a jungle out. There's a jungle out there and the hunt is on. A jungle out there and the hunt is on. We gonna hunt you down. We gonna hunt you down. We gonna come, we ain't playing, it's the last thing on our minds. Stop crime much if you really wanna stop crime. Be safe in your home, be safe in the streets. It's a cold place and I'm really feeling the heat. I never wear gold cause someone's always peeping by the fence. Still crime much came and give TNT confidence. I had a dream in the dark, I had a dream in the spring. I had a dream like Martin Luther King. Till we friendly on the phone so you can call us. We ain't gonna call you back. Say they don't know if you call us. Say what you gonna do now. We all coming to you now. There's a jungle out there and the hunt is on. A jungle out there and the hunt is on. We gonna hunt you down. We gonna hunt you down. There's a jungle out there and the hunt is on. A jungle out there and the hunt is on. We gonna hunt you down. We gonna hunt you down. We gonna come, we ain't playing, it's the last thing on our minds. Stop crime much if you really wanna stop.
The festive season, but we're still in the festive season. Christmas is over, Boxing Day is over. Just a couple days from now, we will be entering into the new year. Just imagine the new year, 2017. But when we look back, you see a lot of people say, well, just close the door to 2016. We can't forget 2016 because I'll tell you this, the amount of people in this country that has gone missing, it is unbelievable. It is almost 59, and listen, may I tell you this, it's more than that. It's more than that. But what happened today? The Trinidad and Tobago Police Service, also we got statistics from the anti-kidnapping squad unit, and ladies and gentlemen, very interesting, they said only 59, but do you know how many people out there have lost their relatives? But before we go to that, and then over the weekend, I think was Saturday, Christmas Eve, my very good friend, very good friend, Jolene John, walking in town, running and looking sexy, running and exercising, in this free country, in the land of milk and honey, as they say. You know, they try to kill the woman. Yeah, they try to kill the woman. They can say what, you listen to me, they can say what they want, but it's a clear indication you can't talk, because if you talk, they will deal with you. They will deal with you. Ladies and gentlemen, what about Valencia? Boxing Day. A man in the Valencia area was murdered. Fabian Pachong, ladies and gentlemen, was lying with friends. Look at the picture. Young fella, lying with his friends. Boxing Day, celebrated Christmas with his family. And hours after, ladies and gentlemen, they burned down the man house. You know, this, I tell you, this is hours after. So they murdered the man and burned down his house. And this is Trinidad. But you know why all that going on? You know why all that going on? People stand up. Because this year, Christmas, a lot of people wasn't in a festive mood. They had nothing to eat. A lot of people had nothing. But yet there are people who could stand and pose off with their family. Take that in all their ways. We eating the best. We drinking the best. Also 20 people homeless on Boxing Day. Right in Marabella. Where is the MP for Marabella? And then Tobago, ladies and gentlemen, a young girl hung herself. It is alleged she's a KFC worker. She was a manager. Was for Caroline Isaac, was found hanging. Just imagine that. A young man also, you have the photo of Caroline, this young girl, found hanging in Tobago. Then, ladies and gentlemen, in Tobago also, Darren Boyce fell to his death almost 20 feet. Fell to Boxing Day. Just imagine that. So sad. But you know what I want to focus on today? Let me tell you what I want to focus on today. I'm supposed to be joined by Senator, the Honorable / Attorney, Gerard Ramdeen. You know how many people have gone missing? I know sometimes they might say when Ian Allen and Gerard Ramdeen come together, Ian will lose his job. Myself can't fire myself this time. Let's remember that. And before we go further, I want to say a special hello to Senior Superintendent Johnny Abraham. And you know what? Right in Chaguanas, by Rum Runners, yesterday, we have a video or picture. They tied up the security guard, and stole 1.2 million in cash. Rum Runners right on the southern main road. It is alleged, ladies and gentlemen, a suspect from the Beetham. Police looking for a suspect from the Beetham. Yeah, I tell that on national television. You remember when the warehouse on Monroe Road, Central Warehousing Complex, was broken into, and over 100 television set, commercial television designed for hotels, was stolen. It was found in the Beetham also. There's a handful of individuals in the Beetham seem to be doing their thing outside of the Beetham and running back inside. But your luck will run out when we come back.
There's a jungle out there and the hunt is on. A jungle out there and the hunt is on.
TSI Quality Food Supermarket of 6 Edu Lane, Ben Lomond Village, Williamsville. Call 222-3577 or 222-9827. Johnny Walker 1 litre 275. Johnny Walker 750 ml 204.99. White Oak 750 ml 85.99. Black and White 1 litre 184.79. Caribbean Star case 163.99. Chubby 32.99. Blue Water 410 ml 19.99. Free delivery and Wi-Fi. Unbeatable prices on ham, turkey and all your favorite snacks. Every $3,000 you spend, you get 1 month free membership at TSI Health and Fitness Gym. Every $3,500 you spend, you'll receive a $200 voucher redeemable at Hangers Restaurant and Lounge. So shop at TSI Quality Food Supermarket this Christmas, where lowest prices are guaranteed. Opening Saturday 24 December, TSI in-house pharmacy. Get free blood pressure and sugar testing. Opening until 10 p.m.
Yes, people, it's another Racetrack Wheels Big Sale. 12 days of Christmas blowout sale. Everything must go. 10 to 25% off everything in store. 50% off specially marked down items. Sale ends December 23rd. Hurry and check out Racetrack. 12 days of Christmas sale. At number 330 Eastern Main Road, Aruca, and number 82 Buco Road, Mount Pleasant, Tobago. Merry Christmas from the management and staff of the Racetrack family.
Merry Christmas at Charon's, your one-stop Christmas shop. Get the best deals on Christmas decorations, mats, rugs, and much more. New toys for the kids. Check our Facebook page for flash sales and specials. Make your Christmas a merry one. Shop at Charon's. Have a happy, holy Christmas from Charon's Bookstores.
RNGSL Tech Limited. iPhone 7 Plus 32 gig $6,999. 128 gig $7,599. Samsung S7 Edge $4,399. S7 $3,999. S6 $3,299. RNGSL Tech Limited, number 98 High Street, San Fernando. Telephone 273-2355 and Upper Level Gulf City Shopping Mall. Telephone 653-2355.
Come and enjoy great Christmas specials at Extra Foods, like grapefruit boneless ham, $99, Carolina turkey, $159, potato, $1.99 per pound, white oak rum, $79, and so much more. Extra Foods, Chaguanas, Grand Bazaar, Rima, and Endeavour Highway. Always something extra for you.
Bakery Treats has again been declared Trinidad's Christmas bakery. Come into our newly refurbished bakery and let us do your baking for you this Christmas. Choose from our variety of fruit and dessert cakes, delicious pastels, Christmas cookies, and our signature Christmas strip cake with macaroons. Take home our personal gift box filled with all your Christmas local goodness that makes us uniquely Bakery Treats. Put Bakery Treats on top of your Christmas list today, because life is a treat. Open every day from 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. until Christmas Eve.
Calling, friends are calling you.
This Christmas, all roads lead to Annan's Low Price Supermarket. Massive blowout sale now. Get Johnny Walker 750ml case $24.60, 750ml bottle $204.99, case of Carib and Stag $158. Fresh meats and vegetables daily. Annan Low Price Supermarket. No one sells cheaper than us.
There's a jungle out there and the hunt is on. A jungle out there and the hunt is on.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are back. I tell you this year is bacchanal in this country. I tell you this, I tell you this. Kidnapping, we will see an increase in kidnapping come 2017. Come 2017. Because even this case, with respect to even the 15-year-old, Jovica George, the 15-year-old, he walking on Chocho Lane, El Socorro, when he was abducted. A Nissan Tida. Now he was found in a house somewhere in Laventille by the anti-kidnapping squad by senior superintendent, headed by senior superintendent Boxhill. Now Boxhill is a super good guy, let me tell you that. Senior superintendent Boxhill, I had known him when he had worked with senior superintendent Martinez. Here now, there's nobody in the police service. I tell you this, you know, they like give you this, like an artist description. If you, like maybe somebody who was, if he was robbed or raped, and you could sit down there, and Boxhill would just come and just do so with a pencil. Unbelievable. That man, senior superintendent Boxhill, good man. Ladies and gentlemen, so the 15-year-old, he was rescued. So many people have gone missing today. There's no need to celebrate. Ria. What about Jolene John? What about Jolene? No, I want to just touch on Jolene John. You know why? We have seen in recent times where Jolene John, former AGC chairperson, she spoke about the issues, she spoke about corruption, and the woman jogging in the Capitol and they fired shots at her. Ladies and gentlemen, I think that we have a Senator, the Honorable Attorney Gerard Ramdeen in studio. Mr. Ramdeen?
Good afternoon, Mr. Allen.
What's happening? What's happening? Long time no see.
Greetings.
You look greetings. Well, boy. You look well. What's going on, Mr. You know, I just had to call you. Come out and tell. We're going to call back RNJ shortly. I'm going to call back RNJ. Mr. Ramdeen, I know Jolene and you real good. What went on with her?
Well, at 5:30.
Put up a picture for me, please. Tell me about Jolene. Go ahead.
At 5:30, Ms. John is accustomed to be going and exercising around the savannah. And as a result, on Saturday morning at about 5:30, she was jogging in the vicinity of the United States Embassy.
In the embassy?
And she heard a number of explosions. She then hid behind the trees in the savannah. And after hearing a first set of explosions, she hid behind the trees and a black SUV came around a second time. And persons were heard saying, "That is the woman, shoot, shoot." She then went down Marley Street.
Running by the embassy?
Into Marley Street. Over a wall.
Over a wall?
Right? I heard after a second set of explosions were heard.
Yeah, now.
At 5:30 in the morning, in the vicinity of the United States Embassy.
What again? Come back to me. What again? These people would not do, because we know Jolene John as someone like myself speaking out about the issues. So, which means to say it's a clear indication why you don't want to kill Jolene.
Well, Ian, not many people knew that earlier this year, in July of this year, Ms. John received a death threat over the telephone. And after one day, within 24 hours of receiving that threat over the phone, she was called in by the anti-gang and kidnapping unit and briefed, because they confirmed that they had information that the death threat was real. And they knew by tracing the calls where that came from.
So why did they never tell to the person?
Well,
so you realize tonight that we are hearing a new revelation about this whole incident with Jolene John, where during the course of this year, was July, sir?
July of this year.
July of this year, she received a threat, anti-kidnapping squad and different agencies contacted Jolene and she came in, she spoke with them, and they confirmed that it was a threat and her life was, her safety would have, is compromised. But when the world again, look at Senior Counsel Dana Sitahal. Just imagine that. Gone down. Up to this day.
Well, I can tell you, I can tell you, at the time that this incident took place on Saturday morning, there was a wife of a senior counsel who was coming in the direction of Ms. John, running around and exercising around the savannah as well. And Ms. John had the presence of mind to warn her to run. And she also confirmed hearing the persons not only hearing the explosions, but hearing the persons in the black SUV saying, that is the woman, shoot her. And made a report after hearing what took place to the Belmont police station.
But do you know they're trying to cover it up because they don't want a next, which means to say, Jolene is a praying woman.
A very praying woman.
That is a Dana Sitahal in waiting. That's a senior counsel, Dana Sitahal
in waiting. You're right.
In waiting. This is total madness in this country. So then, who's that? You? Me? Who again?
But the question must arise. In Parliament, the Attorney General, you'd remember, said that the SSA had recordings, and it's because of the SSA that they were able to charge people in the Dana Sitahal murder. But why these things are only being done after the fact? It couldn't be that the SSA had the recordings on the night of the murder.
So what about the night, the day that Dana Sitahal, the day that Jolene John was threatened? Now, ladies and gentlemen, hearing the whole facts about Jolene John, that when she was threatened and they traced the call, they called it and confirmed. How come they didn't arrest those people?
Those people. That is the question that must be asked. The head of the SSA should answer that. The head who is in charge of the anti-gang unit should answer that.
Oh, good. Open up the lines.
Don't forget.
Open up the lines by time. 672. Go ahead.
Don't forget, the Minister of Everything announced last week in Cabinet that they had 162 people who were financing terrorism that was in the report. And today, they are saying they don't know the names. So the FIU, right, has 162 people who have suspicious transactions financing terrorism around the world from Trinidad.
Oh my God.
But the government doesn't know who they are.
Wow. And you're telling me Jolene received a threat in July. The anti-kidnapping squad,
anti-gang
unit called her and
had a
briefing with her.
Told her to take certain measures,
implement certain security
for your
measures
safety.
In place. Nobody was arrested.
And then shots fired a few months after.
If they know the assailants?
But they knew who they were.
And
you wonder why we're in this position today?
Very, very interesting. Because I want to know, because I say, but wait now. When attorney, when Senator called me Saturday, say, wait, boy, that's a real starting. Say, because they know Jolene well, I say, that's a real starting, boy. Then I said, but you know what I say? When your neighbor house on fire out yours, well, I started put out, one time, I started make calls. Well, let's check here, make sure we have security, because see what's going on here? Who's next, you know? Who's next? Open up the lines. Hi, good evening. You're live on Crime Watch. Go ahead. Hi, good evening. You're live on Crime Watch. Go ahead. You know the murder rate, Senator, is the highest in 6 years? And you know, it's 51. I will tell you this. This is no politics here, you know. This is no politics here, you know, ladies and gentlemen. This is no politics. This is
facts. Let me talk facts.
We're talking facts. Here you have the former chairman of AGC running around the American embassy, shots fired at her. A senior counsel wife was also running at that time, jogging at that hour of the morning. She had to warn the senior counsel wife. The senior counsel wife confirmed that what she heard and what she saw, that this woman, Jolene John, her life was threatened and whatnot. Something is wrong. Hi, good evening. You're live on Crime Watch. Wow. Go ahead. Hi, good evening. You're live on Crime Watch. Hello?
Hello?
Good evening.
Good evening, Alan.
Yeah,
but it's just shocking to this crime, boy.
I am sure that you are shocked to hear about this Jillian John incident.
Yeah, all this thing, look, everybody, what's going on? When you try to do something in the country, you get gone now.
Exactly. So then, I can tell you one thing. I don't know if Jillian John will leave here, but I've been honest with you, Jillian John is my friend, but to me, that is Adena Sita Hallen waiting.
And she was running, and just imagine she was running with her sister who came from abroad.
And the sister came from abroad
so
from
just imagine what impression that person will get.
Hi, good evening. You're live on Crime Watch. You're alive on Crime Watch. Just imagine that. And you know what? And you know what? And you know you said something there, Senator, that she received threats. She received a threat in July. For me to call you, when I call in someone, I say, I get some information about John John Doe, so. Okay, I know him, and that is the man so who living in that. So which means to say, they're calling. So if, just by you calling in Jillian John and confirming that the call that you got is a serious call, of course you must know the person who called in, you must know the number. Hi, good evening, you're live on Crime Watch. So who is selling them out? Hi, good evening, you're live on Crime Watch. Could you control the audio properly, please? Go ahead. Hi, good evening.
Mr. Ian Allen? Yeah.
Go ahead, good afternoon.
Mr. Ian Allen?
Go ahead, sir.
Allen?
Yes, go ahead.
I want to see your problem, Mr. Allen.
Next call. Take his information off the air. Text us on 2944-081. There are numbers on your screen. The ticker tape running on the bottom. You have all the information. Hi, good evening. You're live on Crime Watch. Go ahead. No, this Jillian John thing is this incident is very, very serious. Who's next? So you can't talk out then? You can't talk out?
But that's the point. When you talk out, what happened? When you talk out.
Recently, Jillian John had a press conference. You can tell me what was the nature of her press conference?
That was in relation
hold a second before we take that break. Go ahead.
That was in relation to the Attorney General making statements that he had commenced proceedings against certain people to fight corruption. Things that took place under the PP administration. But up to today, he ain't served the documents yet.
Wow, you can't talk in this country. Let's take a fast break.
There's a jungle out there and the hunt is on. A jungle out there and the hunt is on.
This Christmas, all roads lead to Annan's Low Price Supermarket. Massive blowout sale now. Get Johnny Walker 750 ml case $24.60, 750 ml bottle $204.99, case of Carib and Stag $158. Fresh meats and vegetables daily. Annan Low Price Supermarket. No one sells cheaper than us. You can now visit Double Palm Guest House, where you can enter unnoticed. Enjoy the privacy with your special someone in our air-conditioned rooms, open 24 hours every day. Check in unnoticed and share a special moment to remember. Double Palm Guest House, opposite KFC Aruka, Madras Road, Kelly Village, Carney, Derrick Road, Chase Village, and Clark Road, Pinal.
Cellmates, your #1 cellular outlet in Chaguanas. Check us out for all your cellular phone needs, or come down to Cellmates today, located at number 3 in Devilink Road, Orchard Garden, Chaguanas. That's opposite Medford gas station.
The Wellness Center introduces the Superfricator. It instantly removes skin growths and irregularities like skin tags, age spots, ring flesh, and spots from the face and body. Using non-surgical procedures, the Wellness Center can instantly lift the face, bust, arms, and legs, treat psoriasis and dermatitis, remove puffy dark eye circles, double chin, wrinkles, and even restore bold, thinning hair. Call Mrs. Bagan, a qualified medical esthetician with over 30 years of experience, for a microscopic consultation. Call 673-7418. Yes, Quality Food Supermarket of 6 Edu Lane, Ben Lomond Village, Williamsville. Call 222-3577 or 222-9827. Johnny Walker 1 liter $275. Johnny Walker 750 ml $204.99. White Oak 750 ml $85.99. Black and White 1 liter $184.79. Caribbean Star case $163.99. Chubby $32.99. Blue Water 410 ml $19.99. Free delivery and Wi-Fi. Unbeatable prices on ham, turkey, and all your favorite snacks. Every $3,000 you spend, you get 1 month free membership at TSI Health and Fitness Gym. Every $3,500 you spend, you receive a $200 voucher redeemable at Hangers Restaurant and Lounge. So shop at TSI Quality Food Supermarket this Christmas, where lowest prices are guaranteed. Opening Saturday, 24 December, TSI In-House Pharmacy. Get free blood pressure and sugar testing. Opening until 10 p.m.
Army Hardware and Variety Store Christmas specials now on. Specials on all your building supplies, construction ply, sale on all your ceiling materials, 20% off PVC ceiling panel, 10-inch starting at $55. Gypsum suspended ceiling, extra specials on building blocks as low as grade 1 red blocks at $350 each, door frames as low as $160, cement $58, BRC $420 per roll, wide selection of toilet sets available, massive clearance sale, 20% off on all 12x12 and 16x16 ceramic tiles and all PVC panels. New island top countertop starting from $24.95. All prices VAT inclusive. Same day or other day delivery. Come on down to Army today for all your building supplies.
Lifetime Tiles and Home Finishes welcomes all to our all-new location at the Rig Compound, Gulfview. We offer the widest selection of imported tiles at affordable prices. Free delivery with every purchase $2,000 and over. So visit us today and be amazed.
Yes, people, it's another Racetrack Wheels Big Sale. 12 days of Christmas blowout sale. Everything must go. 10 to 25% off everything in store. 50% off specially marked down items. Sale ends December 23rd. Hurry and check out Racetrack. 12 days of Christmas sale at number 330 Eastern Main Road, Aruca, and number 82 Bucco Road, Mount Pleasant, Tobago. Merry Christmas from the management and staff of the Racetrack family.
This Christmas, there will be something extra special in your trolley when you shop at Super Quality Supermarket. 3 massive branches, number 47 Tissue Drive, Trin City, 98 Endeavour Road, Chaguanas, and Coover Main Road next to Republic Bank. Super Quality Supermarket. For more info, please call 223-9715 and 636-2712.
There's a jungle out there and the hunt is on. A jungle out there and the hunt is on.
Right, ladies and gentlemen, you know, I'll tell you this here, and some of you wouldn't believe this. I never had that problem in 6. I never had that problem in CNC3. When I decided to come on my own, we linked up with Synergy. We called Synergy with respect to the audio problem. Shivani, I'd like you to put up that. And I tell you this, that's a clear indication that somebody in government, and I don't care, because you can't tell me on every network you're getting the same audio problem. But you see, tomorrow, we will put up every station, every cable network that we are getting. If you get it on Flow, if you get it on Green Dot, if you get it on Massive Communication, if you get it on Digicel Play, we are going to put it up. Because the people saying that it's a move to shut down Crime Watch. Because we never had that problem. Las Lomas calling, Trin City calling, no audio. But audio all the time during the course of the day. Claxton Bay, all about. Marabella, Claxton Bay, leave the CG up, leave the CG up. It's a clear indication. I want them to know. I figure it out. Because we had, let me tell you something. We did not buy no 2x2 machine here. No 2x2 equipment we purchased here. We purchased high tech. We purchased the best set of equipment. We hired the most experienced people in the television world, the IT people, a lot of experience. And you telling me we're going through something like this? We are liaising with Synergy. We bought the airtime, Senator. And you are telling me I am going through this?
I know you buy the best, Ian, but you know the government buy the best too. It's 140 million they spend on spy equipment.
Nah, I'm going to spend about 3.
I know you reach up to that level, but it's 140 million they spend on spy equipment.
No, because this is total madness. Well, this is total madness. Why want everybody to see? You understand? How many people missing now? Let me talk about that. How many people? 59 reported cases, Senator. 59 reported cases.
Just imagine that. When you drive up and down the highway, right? Instead of you see ads on the billboards, you know what you're seeing?
Well,
please find me.
Please find me, yeah? Please find me. We have pictures of these people. Put it up for me. 23 pictures.
You could imagine.
What about the school teacher? What's the name of the school teacher again? Glenda.
But Ian,
cause that woman, she gone missing.
You could imagine.
Glenda Charles Harris. This woman leaves she home. Glenda Charles Harris from Costard. She not in no bacchanal thing. She not in no drugs. She ain't nothing. That woman just disappeared just so up to this day. Nobody can find this woman. What about
What about Ria?
Huh?
What about Ria?
What about Ria? So a black SUV. They say a black SUV. Pick up this woman and this woman go on, you can't find her.
But the woman, Ria's father was interviewed by the media and the man crying in his house, begging the
Look,
Minister
Ria,
of
picture
National
up.
Security,
Talk about Ria.
begging the Minister of National Security to send people to look for his daughter. That is
Yeah.
where we reach.
Ria, up to this day, they can't find Ria. Put up the woman from Costard. Put up the woman from Costard. What's her name again? Glenda Charles Harris, 78. Where that woman gone?
Yeah.
Where that woman gone?
What
I
about,
get even your life and crime on Costard.
what about Kirby?
Hello?
Yeah, go ahead.
Mr. Allen, I want you to understand, they left people everybody who was assassin.
What's
You
that?
had Pipe in the left Peter Hall. You had G Miles with the NB scandal. You had Savory. You had Bernadette James. These are all these people, they could just spoke out and they saw things happen in this country. All of them was assassinated.
That is true.
Bernadette
And it was
James, remember
assassinated
that?
already PLM.
Bernadette James.
Hello?
Yeah.
All of these people, G Miles was the NP.
They were
You
all
had Savory
assassinated.
with the jog bus. You had Bernadette James, so the jog bus. We tried to control Bernadette James. All of these people were assassinated. So you go back to the history. And whenever there's government in the power, you cannot speak out. They will deal with you very seriously.
You know, and I will tell you this, they had promise. When
Hello?
they came, yeah, thank you, sir. They had promise. And you know that. The day they won, you know what they said? Whatever we do, we must get rid of Ian. It took them a year and something.
Yeah, I remember
It took
that.
them a
I
year and
remember
some
that. I
months.
remember that.
A year and some months. I mean, a year, maybe 5-6 months.
But Ian,
They never thought I would have come back again.
But Ian, how is it that they have all these missing people, and on the Ministry of National Security website, the number of kidnappings is 0?
Yeah. Yeah. Look, this fella from South.
Kirby.
Oh, the designer boy.
Kirby Mohammed.
His mother's a super nice lady. Yeah, I'm just showing you. A mass designer. Up to this day, the director Trinzuela, a learning institution.
You know, every week, his mother puts up something on Facebook asking when her son will come home.
When her son will come home. When her son will come home. She has something for Christmas with pictures of him. No, leave the picture. And it's so sad. What about the Katwaru girl? What about the Katwaru girl? This woman just disappeared. She missing since September 2015.
I wonder when people posing on the stairs, if they just be thinking about these people.
What about this nice, beautiful woman? 1 year after, exactly 1 year
There's a girl from Palmis.
Yeah, this beautiful girl, she gone missing. Here now, 1 year after, Ria Resembler. Come back to me. Ria Resembler. Ria looking just, I know that girl well, yeah? That Katwaru girl, I know
Girl
her.
from Palmis.
From South. I met her a couple of times. And I will tell you this. 1 year after, bam, a van come and pick up Ria. Ria gone. No way to find Ria. And you are telling me, if we can't handle it, Senator, why we don't bring down the FBI down here? Bring them down. Why we don't bring down the FBI?
In last year alone, it's 10 billion they spent on national security. Yeah? 10 billion.
But okay, I recommend bring the FBI. One life is too much. You know how much families crying today while everybody cutting their calm and their turkey and thing.
And
Those people who have their families missing, you know, they can't celebrate. They can't light a Christmas tree. They can't do nothing.
Because you know why, Ian? Because they don't know. The mother of Kirby Mohammed doesn't know whether her son is dead or whether he's alive.
No closure. Let's
Right?
take a fast break. When we come back, I'll show you more. I'll show you more when we come back.
And the hunt is on. A jungle out there and the hunt is on.
This Christmas, all roads lead to Annan's Low Price Supermarket. Massive blowout sale now. Get Johnny Walker 750 ml case $24.60, 750 ml bottle $204.99, case of Carib and Stag $158. Fresh meats and vegetables daily. Annan Low Price Supermarket. No one sells cheaper than us. Massive end-of-year sale now on at Autoplanet Limited. We are dealers in genuine foreign used Japanese parts. We also do retail and wholesale. Get transmissions and engines for all makes of vehicles. Visit us at 221 Union Road, Marabella and 36 to 38 Nazim Avenue, San Francisco, Pinal. Call 223-8588, 221-7435 or 497-4699. Autoplanet Limited. We are the cheapest on the planet.
RNJ Celtech Limited. iPhone 7 Plus 32 gig $6,999. 128 gig $7,599. Samsung S7 Edge $4,399. S7 $3,999. S6 $3,299. RNJ Celtech Limited. Number 98 High Street, San Fernando. Telephone 273-2355. And Upper Level Gulf City Shopping Mall. Telephone 653-2355.
Yes, people, it's another Racetrack Wheels Big Sale. 12 days of Christmas blowout sale. Everything must go. 10 to 25% off everything in store. 50% off specially marked down items. Sale ends December 23rd. Hurry and check out Racetrack. 12 days of Christmas sale at number 330 Eastern Main Road, Aruca, and number 82 Buco Road, Mount Pleasant, Tobago. Merry Christmas from the management and staff of the Racetrack family.
This Christmas, there's no need to bake at home. Let Bakery Treats do all your baking. Come in for a wide variety of fruitcakes, Christmas cupcakes, Christmas tree cookies, pone, sweetbread, Christmas candy, brownies, pastels, and so much more. So remember, you don't have to bake at home. Bakery Treats, we are your Christmas bakery. TSI Quality Food Supermarket of 6 Edu Lane, Ben Lomond Village, Williamsville. Call 222-3577 or 222-9827. Johnny Walker 1 litre 275. Johnny Walker 750 ml 204.99. White Oak 750 ml 85.99. Black and White 1 litre 184.79. Carabin Star Case 163.99. Chubby 32.99. Blue Water 410 ml 19.99. Free delivery and Wi-Fi. Unbeatable prices on ham, turkey, and all your favorite snacks. Every $3,000 you spend, you get 1 month free membership at TSI Health and Fitness Gym. Every $3,500 you spend, you receive a $200 voucher redeemable at Hangers Restaurant and Lounge. So shop at TSI Quality Food Supermarket this Christmas, where lowest prices are guaranteed. Opening Saturday, 24 December, TSI In-House Pharmacy. Get free blood pressure and sugar testing. Opening until 10 p.m.
There's a jungle out there and the hunt is on. A jungle out there and the hunt is on.
Right, ladies and gentlemen, I just contacted Julian John. Hi, Miss John.
Hi, Mr. Darling. How are you?
What's happening?
I'm very good. Thank you very much.
Yeah, no, we are live. Sorry, I didn't tell you that we are live, and but I have Senator the Honorable Attorney Gerald Ramdini. I know that is your good friend. I know concerning the incident that took place on Saturday. Could you just share your experience? What exactly happened?
All right. My sister and I, we were going for our usual exercise around the Queen's Park Savannah. And I've been exercising there for probably over 2 decades. When parking the car, we were walking anti-clockwise. Upon reaching in the vicinity of what do you call it? The Marley, the embassy, U.S. Embassy on Marley Street there, we started hearing these explosions, but a bit in the distance. And I mean, around the Savannah, you hear everything. You basically felt it was going to dissipate, but as it got closer to you, it started to get louder and louder. And you say, all right, this will pass because maybe it's cars chasing each other. A black SUV, it went down to Marley Street. I don't know, whenever we saw it, it returned around the Savannah. So we went inside of the Savannah and on the ground because this exploded. I mean, you're saying the pow, kind of thing. And when yes, it was really rapid. So we are lying down inside of this one. The vehicle paused again, and we started to run. We said, let's go back, run back to the car. I mean, whilst we were running, we saw a female jogger who I knew because all the people around the Savannah, it's like a community. You don't have to know them personally, right? So we kind of told her to turn back, and she did at the time. So we went. The car was returned. This SUV returned, and we heard them say, "Look, them there, shoot." So we ran back into the Savannah, inside of the Savannah, heading north. And when they paused again, we headed down. There was an empty lot, so we headed down there, climbed the gate, and I mean, it was a lot of drama by that time, right? 15 minutes, but 10 minutes or so of climbing fences, etc. We then got to some folks we saw standing in a doorway, and I called 999 and a particular senior superintendent, and the police were there within 10 minutes or so. They came very quickly.
Ms. John, how do you describe this? I mean, this incident, is this a clear indication that an attempt has been made to muzzle you? Because, I mean, you're someone who's speaking out against the issues.
No. Ms. Darling, I listen, you asked me to say just what happened. That is just what happened. The police came quickly, and basically they have been in investigating this. They have been very attentive. They have followed up, etc. So there's where I really should leave it. I don't want to speculate and conjecture.
Ms. John, that robbery was not the motive.
Well, I don't know what was the motive. You understand? Because if there was a motive, the folks did not succeed in the motive because we ran away. All right? So, yes, exactly. So I don't want to conjecture.
No problem, Ms. John. I understand that.
Because what I'm saying, I ought not to. It just didn't happen. All right? So I can't say what it was.
Thank you again, ma'am.
You're welcome.
Thank you. Well, she said it. However, Ms. John can put that. I get to learn one thing, and she said it's so true. They did not succeed.
Correct.
They did. So they had to be pursuing her to do something, and as she said, they did not succeed. But with my experience, when people, robbery was not the motive.
Correct.
Robbery was not the motive because they heard shots. They heard pop, 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 pop. They heard shots, sporadic gunshots.
And shoot them.
And shoot them. They heard voices out of the black SUV saying, shoot them. But then I know, and you know, Marley Street is a street with a lot of cameras. You understand? A lot of government cameras are on right around the savannah and whatnot. But then again, that's the same place the Chinese girl body was found in.
Exactly.
And no, what's her name again? Asami Nagatami, I believe.
Yeah.
That the Japanese Spanish. Her body was found meters away from the embassy. And the cameras, not the embassy cameras, the government cameras. Her body was found Ash Wednesday.
Yeah.
You remember that?
You remember when the mayor of Port of Spain had to resign because of that?
Boy, this place mad. So you could say what? You could say what? You heard it from Jolene John today. So many people missing in this country. Look what's going on. Look what's going on in here. Okay, I don't care how. John is your friend. This is my show. You might put it different. But I tell you, how I see it there, dying on a robbery thing. Maybe John want to put it in Howie and say, Mr. Allen, well, you know this is so. But I tell you,
you had too much experience for that.
You don't go run nowhere, no? You try to stay indoors because every shadow is a gunner, man. Because let me tell you something, they will come back. They will come back. Police saying a scratch bomb.
Yeah, just imagine that.
Police saying a scratch bomb. So Miss John is a big head on show. She don't know the difference between scratch bomb and bomb. Who going and the abmass of man in SUV throwing scratch bomb.
And they could be throwing it twice.
And they could throw it twice and turn around and say shooter, shooter. And they wouldn't make that mistake because they wouldn't know Jolene. And then you have a senior counsel wife who had the same thing.
And
so if it was political, if Jolene had any motive, any personal motive, ulterior motive, no senior counsel wife will come to back up Jolene.
And make a report.
Boy, this mad. This mad.
And what about the threat in July?
And the threat in July. When we come back, 59 people gone missing again. 59 reported cases. 59 reported cases. I have 23 pictures. Now, this is statistics come out from the TTPS and anti-kidnapping. And not one solved. Just imagine that. And a 12-year-old has gone missing yesterday. Wow. Even the TTPS sent out a press release with respect to the 12-year-old. I'm sure you didn't know this. But when I talk, they want to, do you know what they want to do? They want to interfere with my audio. They want to make sure and shut it down. But I will take front. Before front take me, I will make people call and say which network they belong to and they're not hearing no audio. We going along that road, let's take a break.
There's a jungle out there and the hunt is on. A jungle out there and the hunt is on.
SI Quality Food Supermarket of 6 Edu Lane, Ben Lomond Village, Williamsville. Call 222-3577 or 222-9827. Johnny Walker 1 litre 275. Johnny Walker 750 ml 204.99. White Oak 750 ml 85.99. Black and White 1 litre 184.79. Caribbean Star case 163.99. Chubby 32.99. Blue Water 410 ml 19.99. Free delivery and Wi-Fi. Unbeatable prices on ham, turkey and all your favorite snacks. Every $3,000 you spend, you get 1 month free membership at TSI Health and Fitness Gym. Every $3,500 you spend, you'll receive a $200 voucher redeemable at Hangers Restaurant and Lounge. So shop at TSI Quality Foods Supermarket this Christmas, where lowest prices are guaranteed. Opening Saturday 24 December, TSI in-house pharmacy. Get free blood pressure and sugar testing. Opening until 10 p.m.
Yes, people, it's another Racetrack Wheels Big Sale. 12 days of Christmas blowout sale. Everything must go. 10 to 25% off everything in store. 50% off specially marked down items. Sale ends December 23rd. Hurry and check out Racetrack. 12 days of Christmas sale at number 330 Eastern Main Road, Arouca, and number 82 Bucco Road, Mount Pleasant, Tobago. Merry Christmas from the management and staff of the Racetrack family.
Lifetime Tiles and Home Finishes welcomes all to our all-new location at the Rig Compound, Gulfview. We offer the widest selection of imported tiles at affordable prices. Free delivery with every purchase $2,000 and over. So visit us today and be amazed.
Are you embarrassed by excessive hair loss, itchy flaky scalp, receding hairline, teenage and adult cystic acne, open pores, old scar marks, puffy dark eye circles, age spots, black lips, psoriasis, eczema or dermatitis? Do you want to get rid of deep lines and wrinkles, stretch marks, cellulite, and discoloration around the neck, arms, and between the legs? For a professional consultation and a microscopic analysis with Ms. Bagan, who has over 30 years of experience and leading-edge technology from Israel, Egypt, Italy, and France. Call 673-7418 now.
This Christmas, all roads lead to Anand's Low Price Supermarket. Massive blowout sale now. Get Johnny Walker 750 ml case $24.60, 750 ml bottle $204.99, case of Carib and Stag $158. Fresh meats and vegetables daily. Anand Low Price Supermarket. No one sells cheaper than us.
Merry Christmas at Charon's, your one-stop Christmas shop. Get the best deals on Christmas decorations, mats, rugs, and much more. New toys for the kids. Check our Facebook page for flash sales and specials. Make your Christmas a merry one. Shop at Charon's. Have a happy, holy Christmas from Charon's Bookstores.
You can now visit Double Palm Guest House, where you can enter unnoticed. Enjoy the privacy with your special someone in our air-conditioned rooms. Open 24 hours every day. Check in unnoticed and share a special moment to remember. Double Palm Guest House, opposite KFC Arouca, Madras Road, Kelly Village, Caroni, Derrick Road, Chase Village, and Clark Road, Pinal.
Come and enjoy great Christmas specials at Extra Foods, like grapefruit boneless ham, $99, Carolina turkey, $159, potato, $1.99 per pound, white oak rum, $79, and so much more. Extra Foods, Shipwanas, Grand Bazaar, Rima, and Endeavour Highway. Always something extra for you.
There's a jungle out there and the hunt is on. A jungle out there and the hunt is on.
Here now, you know they have about 23 people missing right now? Put up the pictures really fast. Let me hear. Go ahead. 23 people missing. Go ahead. Come on. Right. This is who? Alan? Alden, what's his name? Alban Lake. Since August. Mr. Ramdi, what have you to say about these people missing? Go ahead. Go over the other pictures. Really fast. Come. A 13-year-old missing.
13-year-old.
Mr. Ramdi, tell us what they should do. You go ahead while it's running or showing you. Go ahead.
Well, Ian, we should have, the question has to be asked. You have 3 ministers of national security.
Rockford Frank missing how long now? Go ahead. Go ahead, Mr.
3 ministers of national security, $10 billion, 140 million in spy equipment, right? And not one solved person.
Wow. Go ahead fast with the missing. Really fast. Go ahead. Gabriel Lacansing, 88-year-old, gone missing. Look at this young boy gone missing. 20th of February, Hayden James, Gabriel Lacansing, boy, Jerome Oliver. Go ahead. Look at this young girl. A young girl missing. Israeli was 16 years old. Can't find up to now. Since Princeton. No, I want everybody to see. Now, come back to me. Come back to me. Come back to me. What we're going to do, I'm going to show all the pictures up. And just to let you know that when I talk about it, they don't vex. So leave the pictures. Show the 23 pictures. No, show all the pictures that you have there. Mr. Ramdi, let's talk. What do you think? Go on with the pictures. Go ahead.
Well,
tell me.
At the end of the day, Ian, it just goes to show where crime is going, right? You have 450 murders plus for this year.
Is the highest it's been in 6 years?
6 years. But you must remember, don't forget that September 2015 was the bloodiest month in 2015.
Yeah.
So between September and December, you had over 110 murders.
Oh, good.
You had over 50 murders in September of 2015, right? And the question must be asked, how is it that only when the PNM is in government that the crime rate goes out of whack like that? It goes through the roof.
Look at
why the criminals feel so comfortable?
Yeah, because they're getting box trained.
Right? Why the criminals feel so comfortable under this administration? Right? 450, like you said, the highest in 6 years.
Yeah.
And you hear the police saying crime down?
Crime what down? You know, this is unbelievable.
You shouted out and Mr. Johnny Abraham.
Yeah.
Mr. Johnny Abraham was one of the hardest working officers, right? Crime was down under Johnny Abraham. You know, the commissioner came and went down in Enterprise about 2 weeks ago. When they go down in Enterprise, the criminals in Enterprise reporting on the police, and the police
get transferred.
Move out.
The police get transferred.
So who the police really listening to?
You know, it had two boys here, two little boys here with their mother. The man gone, come back to me, the man gone missing. And you see, you know, I tell you this, you know, this is not to do no UNC and no People's Partnership. And no
there's
PNM.
no facts, you know.
This is people.
There's 450.
This is people fathers.
Right?
Mothers. This is somebody father, somebody mother, somebody daughter, somebody child has gone missing. You know, and nothing going on and nothing. If you are taken part of that budget, that money allocated in the Ministry of National, what I would have done is that I would have brought in international help. Go foreign, bring in a group of people and just enhance our police service and see where we slipping up. Yeah. Why our detection rate is so low. Maybe bring in the FBI, just so they didn't they brought in Scotland Yard many years ago. Go ahead.
Ian, that Kirby Mohammed belongs to a hard-working family in San Fernando. You know? His mother and father built Trinzuela.
Yeah.
Right? They have 4 sons. Right? You know that mother goes through every day. When she puts her head down in the night and don't know where her son is, don't know if he's dead or alive, and you have people for Christmas posing off, right, with their family, who's safe, right, because you have special branch, right,
true.
And you have 3 Prado in front and 3 behind,
true,
right. But what about the families of the 59 people who gone missing? When you add that 59 to the 450, right, that confirmed dead, right. Where we are,
in this
over 500
country, in this little 2x2 country, in this there are 5, it's 510. I'll be 510. In this little 2x2 country, and it's not a matter Ian shouldn't talk about that. I don't like Ian program. No, but the right thing is there's somebody child gone missing. There's somebody father gone missing. There's somebody daughter gone missing. You can imagine what these families go through.
You remember when they took up Ramu's son?
Oh,
you remember that?
Many years ago, I remember that.
You remember that? They never find him until they come and kill the father.
Yeah, it's true.
You remember that?
Yeah.
They took up the young boy.
Yeah.
Right? Twice they kidnap him.
Yeah.
Right? And then they take the father.
I tell you this now. Brace your back for bloody 2017.
2017.
Don't let 2017.
Because they ain't getting no better, you know.
No, I tell you yesterday, don't let 2017 catch you no party, you know. Let it catch you on your knees praying and asking God to protect you. Let 2017 catch you on your knees praying.
Because the one thing that 2016 show is your cap depend on the police to protect you.
At all. Let's take a fast break.
There's a jungle out there and the hunt is on. A jungle out there and the hunt is on.
This Christmas, there will be something extra special in your trolley when you shop at Super Quality Supermarket. 3 massive branches, number 47 Tissue Drive, Trin City, 98 Endeavour Road, Chaguanas, and Coover Main Road next to Republic Bank. Super Quality Supermarket. For more info, please call 223-9715 and 636-2712.
Yes, people, it's another Racetrack Wheels Big Sale. 12 days of Christmas blowout sale. Everything must go. 10 to 25% off everything in store. 50% off specially marked down items. Sale ends December 23rd. Hurry and check out Racetrack. 12 days of Christmas sale at number 330 Eastern Main Road, Aruca, and number 82 Bucco Road, Mount Pleasant, Tobago. Merry Christmas from the management and staff of the Racetrack family.
Lifetime Tiles and Home Finishes welcomes all to our all-new location at the Rig Compound, Gulfview. We offer the widest selection of imported tiles at affordable prices. Free delivery with every purchase $2,000 and over. So visit us today and be amazed.
Massive end-of-year sale now on at Auto Planet Limited. We are dealers in genuine foreign used Japanese parts. We also do retail and wholesale, air transmissions and engines for all makes of vehicles. Visit us at 221 Union Road, Marabella and 36 to 38 Nassim Avenue, San Francisco Pinal. Call 223-8588, 221-7435 or 497-4699. Auto Planet Limited. We are the cheapest on the planet.
RNG Celtech Limited. iPhone 7 Plus 32 gig $6,999, 128 gig $7,599, Samsung S7 Edge $4,399, S7 $3,999, S6 $3,299. RNG Celtech Limited, number 98 High Street, San Fernando. Telephone 273-2355 and Upper Level Gulf City Shopping Mall. Telephone 653-2355.
Army Hardware and Variety Store Christmas specials now on. Specials on all your building supplies, construction ply, sale on all your ceiling materials, 20% off PVC ceiling panel, 10-inch starting at $55. Gypsum suspended ceiling, extra specials on building blocks as low as grade 1 red blocks at $350 each, door frames as low as $160, cement $58, BRC $420 per roll, wide selection of toilet sets available, massive clearance sale, 20% off on all 12x12 and 16x16 ceramic tiles on all PVC panels. New island top countertop starting from $24.95. All prices VAT inclusive. Same day or other day delivery. Come on down to Army today for all your building supplies.
There's a jungle out there and the hunt is on. A jungle out there and the hunt is on.
Remember, make sure, advertise with Crime Watch. Just put that picture that I'm looking for. I'm looking for this lady. Put that picture for me really fast. Savitri Prasad, go ahead. Savitri, you said today, we got in contact with the victim. They said he didn't get no money. You said today that you would have paid the woman from South her money today. Senator, tell me what's going on. Go ahead.
Well, Ian, 20.
Look at the graph.
20,
go ahead, look at the graph.
20. This graph doesn't really reflect the facts at all. This graph does not reflect the facts, but it does say, unlike the website of the Ministry of National Security, 59 reported cases of kidnapping.
Wow, 59 reported cases of kidnapping. Today you found out 59 cases of kidnapping for 2016. But let me tell you something, if 59 so far, and of the 59,
these are only reported, eh?
23 people missing still, eh? This is only reported, eh? There are people going to Venezuela and never come back.
What are the unreported?
But I'll tell you this, What is your prediction? And I would like you to join me back here before the year is up. I'm trying to get 2 hours. I have to call O'Brien and them. But tell me something, what is your prediction for 2017?
It's only going to get worse, Ian. It's not going to get better. It's only going to get worse. When you think it can't get any worse, the PNM arrives and it's only going to get worse. Because we've seen in 2016, crime is the only thing that goes on.
No, but I ain't seen no rising sun. I ain't seen nobody here. This is statistics from the Trinidad and Tobago Police Service. 59 reported cases of kidnapping. 23 people still not accounted for. Hi, good evening. You're live on Crime. Within 30 seconds. Go ahead.
Hi, good evening, Alan. This is Ian. I just wanted to thank you for the job now. My car broke down, you remember? And my fuel gauge went too, so I just wanted to thank you.
Consider what?
I just want to thank you for helping me that day.
Or something I sorted out for you?
Yeah, you remember by
yeah, okay. Don't talk on the air. That is something else I did for him. You see, so not everything I'll come and blow my horn. You understand? But bottom line, kidnapping. Look, I sure people didn't know it had kidnapping back in Trinidad.
Well, the Ministry of National Security website says 0.
It has 0.
But the TTPS saying 59.
59 people. What going on in this country? And imagine, days before the year end, a high profile, a head honcho, head honcho among women. The most outspoken lady in Trinidad, Jolene John, they fired shots at her. Mr. Ramdeen?
Well, Ian.
Closing remarks?
Well, it's not, like I said,
it's only going to get worse. Ladies and gentlemen, we run of Crime Watch tonight at 10 o'clock. We repeat tomorrow at 1:30. My fan page, my Facebook is down presently, so a lot of you mightn't be seeing it, but but we're gonna pause the entire program again. So you can still go onto the page. We will address the audio problem because tomorrow we'll light up every one of them. Make sure and get your ad on Crime Watch. Call our advertising department. Text me on 294-4081. This is Ian Allen. This is Crime Watch. Stay alive in 2017. Thank you.
There's a jungle out. There's a jungle out. There's a jungle out there and the hunt is on. A jungle out there and the hunt is on. We gonna hunt you down. We gonna hunt you down. We gonna come, we ain't playing, it's the last thing on our minds. Go crime much if you really wanna stop crime. Be safe in your home, be safe in the streets. It's a cold place and I'm really feeling the heat. I never wear gold cause someone's always peeping by the fence. Still crime much came and give TNT confidence. I had a dream in the dark, I had a dream in the spring. I had a dream like Martin Luther King. Till we friendly on the phone so you can call us. We ain't gonna call you back. Say they don't know if you call us. Say what you gonna do now. We all coming through now. There's a jungle out there and the hunt is on. A jungle out there and the hunt is on. We gonna hunt you down. We gonna hunt you down. There's a jungle out there and the hunt is on. A jungle out there and the hunt is on. We gonna hunt you down. We gonna hunt you down. We gonna come, we ain't playing, it's the last thing on our minds. Go crime much if you really wanna stop crime.